In a kingdom, a long time ago, there lived a prince. He was young and cared little for the future of his kingdom, but his parents, the king and queen, were constantly on the lookout for a nice girl for him to marry. The king and queen were fussy and constantly sent the young prince on quests to find a princess worthy of their kingdom. The prince enjoyed the quests themselves, but was never satisfied with the quality of the princesses he came upon.
A princess should be wise and beautiful, and come from a wealthy family and not be a gold digger,
He explained to his trusted advisor and travelling companion.
So we don't need to worry about all that peanut nonsense.
One night, as he returned from such a quest, he was speaking to his mother.
Wisdom and beauty are difficult to fake,
He said.
Beauty can be easily seen, and wisdom can be concluded in the course of a short conversation.
The queen nodded.
But, my son, you worry that you might be fooled by false finery to take me to true princess's hand in marriage.
As it happened, their conversation was interrupted by a loud clap of thunder as a storm raged outside the castle. Then, almost immediately afterwards, a loud knock at the palace door. Moments later, the doorman brought a wet and bedraggled-looking girl before
I
them,
present you a princess, or so she claims.
announced the doorman.
I just need a night to shelter from the storm.
She explained.
I am travelling to study with the great philosophers of the land.
The prince looked at his mother.
Why?
He whispered. And she was undeniably beautiful, even though sodden from being caught in the storm.
You may stay,
Said the queen, thinking quickly.
but we only have one guest room available. I shall prepare it for you.
While the princess was given dry clothes and something to eat, the queen set about preparing a special bed to test just what calibre of girl this so-called princess was. She placed a single pea under the bed and then piled it high with mattresses and blankets until it near reached the ceiling. The guest was shown to her room, and the queen turned on her heel and closed the door as the tired and slightly bewildered girl climbed into the ridiculous-looking bed to sleep. The next morning, the queen was sitting expectantly at the breakfast table as the guest emerged from her sleep, eyes red and yawning.
Did you not sleep well on all those mattresses?
The queen slyly inquired.
Oh, it was lovely and soft,
The girl replied.
but for a little lump right in the middle of the bed.
She sighed.
I tossed and turned all night, but I couldn't help feeling that someone had peed in my bed.
The queen at once knew this girl was indeed a true princess, well accustomed to fine living and wealth, and immediately proposed the princess marry her son. The princess was
Blessings,
and said she would certainly consider it after a few
to
dates
get to know him better.
and a little time,
Finish my study.
and as far as I know, all lived happily ever after. The pea, for its part, was put in a museum where, to this day, it is no doubt still, unless of course it has been stolen. Okay, and action. Right, and look impressive. Annabel, you're in my shot.